Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Baby Steps. I have my lovely employee Jordan on the table today. And we are going to discuss what do you do when you run out of time. Okay, it happens. It's, we try to keep pace. We try to do, a very even massage. And sometimes, for whatever reason, you got talking, you spent too much time in their neck and shoulders, spent too much time in their low back because they had low back pain. And now you have literally 7 minutes or so to finish the entire front side of the body, or something. So we're going to go through a few different scenarios about what to do when you run out of time. So stay tuned. Let's say that you've run out of time and you have about 5 minutes left and you haven't done anything except the upper body and all the way down. And so you have to do each leg and their feet because almost everybody loves their feet worked. So how do you do that? So I would say most people are not tracking exactly what you're doing. They're tracking if they feel really good and if what you did is really effective. But still, we live in this Western society and people still want to feel like they have a complete experience. So compression over the sheet is a really good technique. And you kind of broaden your fists out. Notice I'm still in good body mechanics because I always do that. And you are just broadly, I'm just inferior to the ASIS and I'm just above the knee. So that's getting a lot of bang for my buck, even though I only have a few minutes. Now, I'm not gonna bother with draping because if I'm gonna spend my precious 5 minutes, I'm gonna probably end with their feet and actually work their feet. And then if I try to drape each leg, I'm gonna eat up at least a minute or two in draping and undraping, and I don't have that time. So I am going to press that hornet's nest that's often the flexors, the hip flexors, that, when we sit at a desk all day, they get cranky because they never go through their full range of motion. And people are driving too much, sitting at workstations too much. So pretty much you can guess that if they are part and participating in our Western society, they are probably tight here. And I'm working just above their knee because that's the attachment site of all of the quadriceps. And so again, I only have a couple of minutes left. Bang for my buck. Another thing that I can do to kind of address the muscle bellies of these quads is shaking and rocking. So again, I'm touching the muscle belly. I don't have much time. And then what I'm gonna do down here, so where I am in space right here, is tibialis anterior. And I'm just gonna use a very open fist and go down it nice and slow. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. So I'm right at that ASIS, just inferior to it. I'm just above her kneecap at the attachment sites of quad. I am going to just, what I call make nice. I am just gonna and in order to get the depth, I'm just plantar flexing my back foot. So you'll notice that my spine is very straight. I'm not taxed. And then I'm gonna go just below the knee and I'm gonna just press into this tibialis anterior. It takes 15 seconds. I'm pressing and holding. It's not enough, of course, but it's all I have time for because I made other choices in this session. And then I'm gonna rock the whole thing. So one of the ways to make something complete when you can't really work it is just, go from end to end, I'm all the way up at the top of her hip, and then I'm coming down and I'm going all the way to her feet. Another way to make something feel fully complete is a little traction. So I'm just pulling her leg down. And again, it's kind of allowing her to have the feeling like her whole leg was worked, even though I don't have time to fully undrape and work her whole leg. And then this sets me up for foot massage. Now remember, probably at this point, I literally have 2 minutes left, and let's say I have another client. I'm gonna work her feet at the same time. It feels very nurturing to work your feet at the same time. It's kind of, I got you, you know, it's got this feeling of, I got you. And then you can push back. Again, I don't have the time to do something all that specific. So I'm just doing big, broad moves. You can see how much I'm moving my body. Taking her foot, pulling it back. Taking her foot, pulling it back. Over here, taking her foot, pulling it back. And then I'm gonna use hot towels because again, I'm running out of time, but a hot towel is a nice touch to make everything feel complete. And then I just do small little pressing. And there you go. Thank you so much for tuning in. Till next time.